Hello everyone, I'm Arpit Gupta. I'm live from Urban Transformation Summit Maharashtra. And joining me is a very senior personality from the Maharashtra, and not only Maharashtra, he's also one of the great leaders of industry from India. None other than Mr. Niranjan Hiranandani, Chairman NAREDCO and founder of Hiranandani Group. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Sir, as the theme of today's conference is redefining urbanization, where do you see a role of Hiranandani Group, and what has been the experience for over decades now of Hiranandani Group in transforming urban landscape of the Maharashtra?
I think overall we have to understand that there is growth. There's growth of population, there are growths of cities, there are growth of all sorts of kinds in terms of the country. But somehow or the other, when it growth of cities, it has actually not grown correctly. For example, 50% of Mumbai's population even today lives in slums. In spite of the policy 20 years ago, which was created by Balasaheb, that there will be elimination of slums. So it's sad. Number two, look at the city of Mumbai's transport. We have 190 kilometers of suburban trains, Central Railway, Western Railway, and Harbour Line for 65 years. Now we are adding 300 kilometers of metro. Now, this is done after 65 years with congestion of trains and others. This should have come long ago. We are opening new areas. For example, we are making the Cross Harbour Bridge. But where is the transportation on the other side? You're opening up new areas, building the projects, building the townships, but not bringing the transportation. So there are several issues. One, now land is available. Capital is available for the first time. Worldwide capital is available for infrastructure. We have a policy in place to be done. Now we need to create the idea and vision. One, to eliminate slums of Mumbai in the next 5 years. Number two, to provide enough land in the periphery of Mumbai, which will be affordable and growth entrant, and also to create transportation network into these new areas. If you do all the three together, then you get a proper humanistic, sustainable growth. Otherwise, you bring the buildings first, then you bring the roads, then you bring the transportation, and everything is a mess. The quality of life is horrible and degradable. So I think this meeting today, which we have had, will create the new paradigm, which I think will be the future as far as the Mumbai region or Maharashtra region is concerned.
Sir, while India is aiming to become a $5 trillion economy, Maharashtra government has also set an ambitious goal of becoming $1 trillion economy. Where do you see a role of urbanization and role of stakeholders like Hiranandani in achieving that goal?
See, first of all, you have to understand that Prime Minister has also indicated very clearly that the growth as far as GDP is concerned is going to be focused more on the cities. And that is why we have the 100 metro cities that were chosen by the Honorable Prime Minister for the purposes of creating growth centers, which will help employment as well as other things. At the same time, corporate entities, whether it is us or other corporate entities, whether Hiranandani or Loda or any of the corporate entities, KP Singh, DLF in Delhi, all these corporate entities have created islands of excellence. What we need to do is to multiply this by 1 million. Because the country is so big and such a huge population that you can't have few islands of excellence in India. You have to create many, many, many though, and also affordable segments. So all that we need to do. And one more thing which I think we have lacked is to create rental housing. We have not given incentives to rental housing. Earlier, good old days, charitable trusts used to create rental housing. Private companies would create rental housing. Insurance companies used to do rental housing. Now, because of the policies of local authority or the central government, we don't create rental housing. In America, the richest country in the world, 50% of population from birth to death live in rental housing. But that is taken care of so that it is not expensive and you can have it. So we need people who have capital to create rental housing. Industry, for instance, can create rental housing. They should be encouraged. So all that is needed in the next 5 years, whether it is the central government or the state government of Maharashtra, we need to create rental housing.
My last question to you, while You are also supporting country in expanding the digital infrastructure by providing data center services and creating data center facilities for a lot of state governments. What is your aim and how you are on path of achieving it?
The Prime Minister is very clear. We will be the data king of the world. Uh, you have to see and understand the growth of data. Already, India produces more data than the United States today. In the next couple of years, I don't know where we are going to reach. We can't be more than number one. But one thing is certain that private enterprise will have to invest into these data centers in order to see that the capacity of data and the efficiency with which we are running is best in the world. Today, we have foreign companies doing it. I think tomorrow, Indian companies will be number one. So I think we are all gunning for that area wherein opportunity is given to Indian companies in order to grow the data center, data cloud, and others for Indian companies. As, of course, the Prime Minister always wishes that it should be the future will be for India. So we are going to be a chota part of that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. Stay tuned for more such updates from Urban Transformation Summit Maharashtra. Thank you so much.